In the summer of 1994, the scorching American sun couldn't extinguish the will of the Albiceleste boys. That year, Argentina was more than just a football team. They were a religious belief. With their fiery attacking style, the combination of seasoned veterans and blossoming young talents, they created an emotional miracle from the very first group stage matches. But football, like life, always holds unexpected twists and turns. 32 years have passed, and time has etched different marks on their lives. Some have reached the pinnacle of coaching glory. Some have chosen a quiet life on their estates, and others have met their end on a fateful afternoon. Let's look back at the ups and downs of the 15 souls who formed that golden generation of Argentina. Diego Maradona was the soul, the sun that never set. At 33, although his physical condition was no longer at its peak, the Golden Boy's feat still took the world's breath away. His performance in the victory against Greece, with his shot into the top corner of the net and his frenzied celebration in front of the cameras, showed a Diego full of desire to revive after his setbacks. He led the attack, controlled the tempo, and was the absolute spiritual anchor for younger players like Batistuta and Redondo. After the harsh 1994 tournament, where he was expelled for a positive doping test, Diego continued to fight against fate. He returned to his hometown to play for Boca Juniors, enjoying the final days of his career surrounded by fans. After retiring from playing, Diego embarked on a coaching career with all his passion and emotion, culminating in leading the Argentine national team at the 2010 World Cup. Off the field, Diego is a complex soul. He can be a sincere friend, a fierce social activist, but also a man constantly struggling with addiction and health problems. Regardless of the circumstances, Diego always lived his life authentically, without concealment or pretense. It seems that the image of a lone fighter against the entire system on the football field has strangely mirrored his real life. However, that glorious and tumultuous journey came to an abrupt end. On November 25, 2020, Diego Maradona passed away at the age of 60 due to acute heart failure. His passing left an irreplaceable void, not only in football, but also in the soul of Argentina. His legacy is not just his goals, but the story of a man who dared to live, dared to make mistakes, and dared to love to the fullest. Gabriel Batistuta was the sharpest sword. At 25, with his flowing blonde hair and thunderous roar whenever he scored, Batigol thrilled fans with a hat trick against Greece. He embodied pure power, his thunderous shots capable of tearing through any net. His performance in the USA that year showcased a brilliant killer instinct, placing him among the greatest strikers in history. After the 1994 World Cup, Batistuta's career became an epic saga in Serie A. He became an immortal legend of Fiorentina, where the people of Florence erected a statue of him while he was still playing. He then moved to AS Roma to fulfill his dream of winning the Scudetto. However, the price he paid for that dedication was severely damaged legs. After retiring, Batistuta endured years of excruciating pain to the point where he could barely walk, even begging doctors to amputate his legs to escape the agonizing pain. But with unwavering determination, he overcame it, underwent joint replacement surgery, and gradually rediscovered the joy of life. The most thought-provoking aspect is the connection between his role as a warrior on the pitch and his real life. Off the pitch, Batistuta is a family man, living a quiet and simple life. He chose a peaceful life on his large farm in his hometown of Reconquista, enjoying horseback riding and playing polo. Today, at 57, after retiring from football, Batistuta is living a peaceful life with his family. His journey is a testament to relentless effort, from a proud Lion King to a man who has found happiness and tranquility. Fernando Redondo in the 1994 squad was a benchmark of elegance. At 25, he was the master of midfield with his exceptional ball control. With his long, romantic hair, Redondo not only intercepted passes but also orchestrated play with incisive passes. He played like an artist performing a symphony, making football refined and poetic. After that tournament, Redondo reached the pinnacle of his career at Real Madrid. He was a key player in helping the Royal Club win 2 Champions League titles. The moment he backheeled the ball past the Manchester United defender at Old Trafford remains one of the most beautiful moments in history. However, His career was also fraught with difficulties, from refusing to cut his hair for the national team under Passarella to persistent knee injuries that robbed him of his best years when he moved to AC Milan. Off the pitch, Redondo was a true intellectual, living a disciplined and highly professional life. He always perfectly balanced the glamour of the pitch with his private life. The image of a romantic, artistic football player seems to have strangely influenced his life. While on the field, he was the silent hero, orchestrating everything. Off the field, Redondo also chose to stay behind the spotlight. Today, at 57, after retiring, Redondo is living a peaceful life, occasionally appearing as a commentator or football ambassador. He still retains his aristocratic demeanor from his younger days, continuing to inspire those who love beautiful football. Diego Simeone embodies the steely spirit of Argentina. With his fiery, fearless style of play and superb game-reading ability, he is the perpetual engine of the midfield. Simeone not only fights for himself, but also inspires the entire team with his unwavering determination. His performances at the age of 24 demonstrate a seasoned maturity and a readiness to become a future leader. Simeone's playing career was later intertwined with success at Atletico Madrid and Lazio. But the biggest turning point in his life was when he transitioned to coaching. At Atletico Madrid, he built a dynasty based on tenacity, discipline, and a fighting spirit known as cholismo. Simeone's personal life is as intense as his playing career. He is an extremely passionate worker, but still finds time to raise his children to become professional footballers. He always knows how to balance the immense pressure of top-level football with the warmth of family life. It seems the image of a warrior on the pitch has perfectly embodied his life on the coaching bench. While on the field, he never gives up. Off the pitch, Simeone is also someone who constantly strives to overcome challenges to assert his position. Today, at 56, Simeone continues to be a pillar and the soul of Atletico Madrid. Although he no longer runs on the pitch, every step he takes along the sidelines still burns with passion, continuing to inspire the younger generation of players. At 27, Claudio Caniggia remains Argentina's winger. With his blistering speed and superb understanding with Maradona, he left his mark with 2 crucial goals in the group stage. Caniggia brings unpredictability and a free-flowing flair to the attack. His performances are a combination of exquisite technique and terrifying speed, striking fear into every defense. Caniggia's career after 1994 was a journey of adventure, spanning several clubs in Portugal, Italy, and Scotland. He even made a remarkable comeback at the 2002 World Cup, though without playing a single minute. However, the personal life of the son of the wind was marked by bitter hardships. He suffered the pain of losing his mother, experienced tumultuous marital breakdowns that made headlines, and endured prolonged periods of depression. Nevertheless, Caniggia always knew how to bounce back, maintaining his rugged appearance and free spirit. He participated in many social activities and always kept close relationships with his former teammates. The image of a free-spirited artist on the pitch seems to be the complete opposite of the hardships he endured off the field. While on the pitch, he mastered speed. Off the field, fate sometimes seemed to push him too quickly. Today, after retiring, Caniggia, at 59, lives a peaceful life, occasionally participating in legendary matches and dedicating time to personal hobbies. His journey is a testament to his intense love of football and the strength of an unyielding spirit. Ariel Ortega shouldered a tremendous responsibility, replacing Diego Maradona after the legendary player was eliminated from the tournament. With his dazzling squirrel-like dribbling, Ortega displayed a genius potential. He was the new hope of a nation mired in suffering. His performances, though not enough to take Argentina far in the tournament, confirmed the emergence of a true star. After the tournament, Ortega became an idol at River Plate and began his adventure in Europe. However, his career was a series of ups and downs, a mix of exceptional talent and disciplinary troubles. Ortega struggled for years with alcoholism and the psychological pressure of being compared to Maradona. He had moments of losing himself, but ultimately always found his way back to the embrace of River Plate. Off the field, Ortega is a gentle, sometimes shy, and emotional person. He worked hard to overcome the darkness of his illness and regain his balance. What's thought-provoking is that the image of a stubborn little donkey on the field seems to have mirrored his life, a persistent effort to escape unnamed burdens. While on the field, he created chaos for his opponents. Off the field, Ortega sought peace. Today, at 52, after retiring, Ortega is pursuing a career coaching youth players at River Plate. His journey is a testament to the relentless effort to rise from mistakes, continuing to inspire young players with his own life story. At 32, Oscar Ruggeri was the leader of Argentina's defense, a solid cornerstone. With the experience of a 1986 World Cup winner, he was a pillar of support for his younger teammates. Ruggeri played with a fierce fighting spirit, unafraid of physical contact, and always present in the most crucial areas. His composure helped the Argentine defense withstand immense pressure throughout the tournament. After 1994, Ruggeri soon transitioned to coaching but didn't achieve the success he hoped for. However, he found a completely new and incredibly successful path, becoming a commentator and television star. With his straightforward, humorous personality and behind-the-scenes stories about football, he became a beloved face on sports programs. In real life, Ruggeri is a decisive man, devoted to his family, and always ready to defend the traditional values of Argentinian football. He also participates in many charitable activities and acts as a bridge between generations of players. The image of a chief constable on the pitch seems to have perfectly embodied his life as a commentator. While on the field, he commanded the defense. On television, he was the one who narrated football stories. Today, after retiring, Ruggeri, at 64, is a renowned commentator, living a comfortable life and continuing to inspire the younger generation with his knowledge and unwavering love of football. Sergio Goycochea remains an irreplaceable icon. After his glory in 1990, he maintained his form and was a reliable guarantee in goal. Goycochea was not only a skilled goalkeeper, but also an artist in penalty shootouts. His composure and ability to read opponents' psychology were his strongest weapons. After retiring from football, Goycochea made a spectacular transition into television and modeling. With his handsome and elegant appearance, he became a leading entertainment and sports presenter in Argentina. He also ventured into business and community activities, always maintaining a clean image and great appeal to the public. Goycochea knows how to perfectly balance the glory of the past with new opportunities. He lives a dynamic, modern life, but always keeps football in his heart. What is thought-provoking is how the image of a lone hero standing before the goal has mirrored his life. The confidence and courage to shine alone under the spotlight. Today, after retiring, Goycochea, at 62, is living a successful life as a commentator and presenter. His journey is a testament to versatility and the relentless effort to reinvent himself, continuing to inspire the younger generation. Fernando Caceres was one of the most reliable central defenders in that team. With his tenacious playing style and accurate judgment, he left an indelible mark. Caceres wasn't flashy, but he was incredibly effective, a silent rock in the defense. His performances demonstrated the remarkable character of a player at the peak of his career. His career path subsequently involved prestigious clubs in Spain such as Celta Vigo and Real Zaragoza. However, the biggest tragedy of his life occurred in 2009, when he was shot in the head during a daring robbery in Argentina. Caceres fell into a state of clinical death, lost an eye, and was confined to a wheelchair. But with extraordinary willpower, which even doctors called a miracle, he fought to regain his life. He learned to speak again, to move, and is now running a football club for underprivileged children to find meaning in life. Off the field, Caceres is a living testament to resilience and kindness. The most thought-provoking aspect is the connection between his role as a rock on the field and his real life. The image of a defender who never gives up strangely mirrored his life in his battle with death. While on the field, he was the goalkeeper. Off the field, he was protecting his own life. Today, after retiring, Caceres, at age 57, is focusing on business and social activities. His journey continues to inspire millions with his resilience. At 27, Roberto Sensini was the kind of versatile player every coach craved. He could play fullback, center back, or defensive midfielder with world-class skill. With his disciplined, tenacious, and incredibly intelligent style of play, Sensini was the unsung hero who helped Argentina maintain balance. His performance in the USA that year demonstrated absolute professionalism. After 1994, Sensini became a legend of Parma during the club's golden era in Italy. He played at the highest level until the age of 40, a remarkable feat of endurance. After retiring, he transitioned to a career in football coaching and management in his homeland. Off the field, Sensini is a calm, highly disciplined man who avoids the spotlight. He dedicates much of his time to his family and youth development, always maintaining a humble attitude despite his numerous achievements. The image of a tireless man with no lungs on the pitch seems to have perfectly embodied his life. While on the field, he was dedicated to fulfilling every task. Off the field, Sensini was also a persistent pursuer of enduring values. Today, at 59, after retiring, Sensini is living a peaceful life with his family. His journey is a testament to his intense love of football and tireless effort, and continues to be an example for young players. Abel Balbo is a reliable attacking partner for Batistuta. With his intelligent positioning and exquisite finishing, he made his mark with a crucial goal against Romania. Balbo is a modern type of striker, not only scoring goals but also actively participating in the team's overall play. His performance demonstrated remarkable maturity and effectiveness. Balbo's career in Italy with Udinese, Roma, and Parma earned him a place among the best strikers in Serie A at the time. After retiring, he tried his hand at various fields, from agricultural business to coaching and football commentary. Balbo is an open-minded person who always wants to challenge himself in new environments. He also dedicates a lot of time to charitable activities, helping underprivileged young players in Argentina. Off the field, Balbo is an intellectual, calm, and very insightful person with profound views on life. What is thought-provoking is the contrast between a fearsome killer on the field and a gentle, kind man off the field. While on the pitch, he was the one finishing off opponents. Off the field, Balbo was a builder of community values. Today, at 60 years old, after retiring from playing, Balbo is pursuing a coaching career and occasionally working as a commentator. His journey is a testament to the relentless effort to reinvent oneself after the spotlight fades. At 25, José Chamot is a strong, durable left-back with a very modern playing style. He provides absolute reassurance on Argentina's flank with his solid defensive abilities and seamless attacking runs. His performances have demonstrated youthful energy and an intense desire to contribute. After the tournament, Chamot had a successful career in Italy, playing for Lazio and AC Milan before moving to Spain to play for Atletico Madrid. After retiring, he transitioned to coaching, particularly youth development at Rosario Central. In his personal life, Chamot is a devout man. He lives a clean, scandal-free life and always uses his faith as his guiding principle. He participates in many social activities related to religion, helping those who have gone astray find the right path. He is a role model of a disciplined, upright man who always cares about others. The image of a dedicated player on the pitch seems to have strangely influenced his life through his faith. While on the field, he was a silent hero protecting the goal. Off the field, Chamot was also a silent protector of spiritual values. Today, at 57, after retiring, Chamot is living a peaceful life with his family and focusing on coaching young players. His journey continues to inspire the younger generation of players with his dedication and ethical lifestyle. At the age of 28, Luis Islas shouldered a heavy responsibility, standing in goal for Argentina at the 1994 World Cup in the USA. Despite the immense pressure from Goycochea's legacy, Islas displayed remarkable composure with spectacular saves. He was a goalkeeper with a strong personality, incredibly quick reflexes, and excellent command of the defense. Although his performance didn't help his team advance further, it affirmed his class. Islas's career subsequently experienced many ups and downs at clubs in Mexico and Argentina. After retiring, he embarked on a coaching career and became particularly famous as Maradona's loyal assistant and right-hand man in Mexico. Islas was by Diego's side during the most difficult periods of his coaching career, demonstrating rare loyalty and understanding. Off the field, Islas is a straightforward, passionate person who always defends his friends. He also participates in many charitable activities related to school football. It seems the image of a lone goalkeeper amidst the storm on the pitch has mirrored his own life in his relationship with Maradona. While on the field, he faced the shots. Off the pitch, he and Diego faced the storms of public opinion. Today, at 60, Islas continues his coaching career at regional clubs. His journey is a testament to his intense love of football and unwavering loyalty, continuing to inspire the younger generation of goalkeepers. Leonardo Rodriguez was one of the most creative midfielders of his generation. Although he didn't start regularly due to Maradona's presence, whenever he did come on, he always brought elegance with his refined ball control and superb tactical vision. He was the driving force behind Argentina's Copa America victories in 1991 and 1993, possessing the blood of a true number 10. After retiring from playing, Leo Rodriguez made a rather different choice, becoming a successful player agent and sports businessman. He uses his knowledge and experience to help young Argentinian players find opportunities in Europe. Off the field, Leo is a refined, sharp-minded, and exemplary individual. He balances his busy business career with a happy family life and frequently participates in charitable projects aimed at developing football infrastructure in his homeland. The image of a conductor orchestrating on the field perfectly embodied his life as a manager. While on the field, he created opportunities. Off the field, he paved the way for younger players' careers. Today, at 59, after retiring from playing, Leo Rodriguez is a successful sports entrepreneur. His journey is a testament to his keen insight and relentless effort, continuing to contribute to football in his own unique way. At 30 years old, José Basualdo is a diligent midfielder, a silent tempo setter in Argentina's midfield. With his intelligent play, excellent ball control, and superb regulation, he is a crucial link between the different lines of the team. Basualdo isn't known for his goals, but he's the one who keeps Argentina's machine running smoothly. His performances demonstrate incredible perseverance and patience. His later career peaked at Boca Juniors under Carlos Bianchi, winning numerous prestigious titles. After retiring, he transitioned to coaching and traveled extensively throughout Latin America, from Ecuador and Chile to Peru. Off the field, Basualdo is a very simple man who loves nature and values core family values. He dislikes the spotlight and often chooses to work for smaller clubs where he can freely pursue his football philosophy. He also participates in many free football training projects for underprivileged children in remote areas. The most thought-provoking aspect is the connection between his role as a connector on the field and his real life. The image of a silently dedicated individual has naturally become ingrained in his life. While on the field, he provides support for his teammates. Off the field, Basualdo finds happiness in quiet giving. Today, at 62, after retiring, Basualdo continues his coaching career at smaller clubs. His journey is a testament to a pure love of football and a peaceful soul.